In 1911, an outlaw was gunned down in a small Oklahoma town. But his story didn't end there, because instead of being buried, his body was embalmed, displayed, sold to carnivals, and passed around for over 60 years. By the time police discovered him again in the 1970s, Elmer McCurdy had become something no one could have imagined: a sideshow attraction, mistaken for a wax dummy. This is the unbelievable story of the outlaw who refused to die. Elmer McCurdy was born in 1880, raised in poverty, and drawn to a life of crime. But unlike Jesse James or Billy the Kid, Elmer wasn't destined for outlaw fame. He was a failure. Every robbery went wrong. He once tried to blow open a safe with dynamite, only to destroy the cash inside. Another time, he stopped a train, thinking it carried thousands in silver. Instead, he stole just $46. By 1911, Elmer was wanted across Oklahoma, and his luck finally ran out when sheriffs tracked him to a barn. A gunfight broke out. When the smoke cleared, McCurdy was dead at just 31 years old. Normally, this would be the end of the story. But Elmer's life after death was far stranger than his life of crime. No one came to claim his body. The local undertaker embalmed him with an unusually strong arsenic solution, preserving him almost perfectly. Weeks turned into months, months into years. Elmer was still there. So the undertaker did something unthinkable. He propped Elmer's body in the corner of the funeral home and charged locals a nickel to come see the bandit who wouldn't give up. Visitors dropped coins into his mouth like a slot machine. Soon, traveling carnival owners got wind of the embalmed outlaw. Pretending to be relatives, they tricked the undertaker into releasing the body. And that's when Elmer McCurdy went on tour. For decades, his corpse was displayed across state fairs, circuses, and freak shows. Sometimes billed as a mummy, other times as a Wild West relic. He was shipped from Oklahoma to Texas, then to California. By the 1930s, Elmer was part of a traveling sideshow called the Museum of Crime, placed next to wax figures of Jesse James and Butch Cassidy. Except, Elmer was no wax figure, he was the real thing. Years of being dragged from town to town took their toll. Elmer's skin turned leathery. His nose broke off. His hair fell out. But no one cared. To carnival goers, he was just another prop. By the 1960s, McCurdy's corpse ended up in a rundown amusement park in California. There, he was painted with fluorescent colors and hung in a funhouse as a scary mannequin. The outlaw who once dreamed of infamy was now nothing more than a carnival decoration. Then, in 1976, something happened. A film crew was shooting an episode of The $6 Million Man at the amusement park. While adjusting one of the props, a worker accidentally snapped off an arm. But inside wasn't stuffing or wax. It was bone. Real bone. Police were called. Forensic experts confirmed the shocking truth. The mannequin was not fake at all. It was the mummified body of Elmer McCurdy, the outlaw who had died 65 years earlier. After decades of humiliation, Elmer McCurdy was finally given a proper burial in 1977 in Guthrie, Oklahoma. To ensure he would never be dug up and displayed again, authorities even poured concrete over his coffin. Elmer had failed as a robber. He had failed as an outlaw. But in the strangest way possible, he became exactly what he had always wanted to be: famous. A man remembered not for what he stole, but for what he became after death. So here's the question: was Elmer McCurdy unlucky? Or did he somehow achieve immortality in the strangest way possible? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more unbelievable stories like this one, hit subscribe, because next time we'll explore another tale that proves truth is always stranger than fiction.